Greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you all?
Hello, hello.
I am well. This is Spirit Butterfly, and I am so excited because right now we have established, and when I say we, I first would like to give a shout out to Riley with Sony Hawk Radio and Next to Rise for making this
Woo!
possible.
Yes.
I have been told for many years that I need to start a podcast. I need to start talking. And it's it's been almost 18 years. So I figure if I do speak on someone's on or a platform, I might as well have my own. So the great thing is Riley approached me and he gave me the opportunity to connect with amazing people through his connections and a way for me to speak on topics by interviewing those connections. So, without further ado, what you see now, everyone in the as I would say, matrix. This is
Yes.
the first preliminary, our number one interview, our number one show, and it is called The Butterfly Effect. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh, wow. I remember that movie. That was almost 20 years ago with Ashton Kutcher. No, we're not talking about the a butterfly's effect. We're talking about the butterfly's effect, AFFECT, because we realize that butterflies are a symbol of transformation. And being that our time is now, what we say and do have an effect on everything around us and the world. So I'm so excited. So now that we have laid that foundation, what we have here is a phenomenal interview. And I have such the pleasure and honor of interviewing a phenomenal goddess by the name of Sariah Purpose. Woo! Bro, 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 bro. Yes.
It is such an honor. I have to say, it's such an honor to be able to be connected with goddesses like you. And I definitely have to do another shout out to Raleigh because one of the names I stand by and I go by is called the Connect of All Nations because I've been connected with wonderful people throughout the nation with different nationalities to be able to connect with people like you. And the fact that your name, you go by Spirit, that means a lot because I've really watched the spirits I'm around and I've been connected to be around some great spirits to be able to be connected to people like you. So thank you,
Right,
Raleigh.
right.
You
Thank
are
you, guys.
amazing.
Thank you, Riley. Yes, I am in my car. I am actually in the heart of Atlanta as we speak. But what better way to give a raw interview other than just being raw?
And transparent. And transparent.
Transparent. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes. So, I am excited. Sariah is excited.
Yes, I stay excited.
You stay excited. Yes. And I'm happy because I stay excited too. And this is such an
Yeah.
exciting experience. So let's kick off this interview, shall we?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
Okay, so all of my chosen ones, I give them 6 questions. I ask them 6 questions. And with those 6 questions, no, we won't know the in depthness of them, but we'll have enough information to get a thorough examination of these chosen beings, their purpose, and how your audience, our audience can connect with them. Okay.
Yes.
So I got my paper. Okay.
Mhm.
Sariah Purpose.
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
did that name come from?
Well, that name is actually biblical. My parents, they're both are ordained ministers and prophets. And my mom, when I asked her what my name mean and where it was from, she said it's Hebrew. So she had said that she took the name Sarah from out the Bible and Sarah from out the Bible and added them together as Sariah. And it means princess. So princess, God provides. So actually, my name is powerful because it's like a princess. And when you call me a goddess, yes, ma'am, my name means goddess.
Yes. Yes. Goddess Princess. That's so phenomenal. And it's so amazing that we have parents that name their children to live up to that.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
for their name. And that's what our ancestors did. Our ancestors, we come from a great, powerful people that named us. And with that name, because names are vibrations and frequencies. So
Yes,
every
ma'am.
time you're calling on a name, you are calling on a particular vibration and frequency. So that is phenomenal in itself. Thanks, mom and dad,
Yes, yes,
for
yes.
naming Sariah. Okay, I know that I said I'm here in Atlanta, but yo, I'm interviewing great beings around this country. So, Sariah, where are you? Where are you from, and where do you currently reside?
Okay, ma'am. You ready for this?
Yes.
I am from Be More, Baltimore, Maryland. Be more careful. You understand?
Yes, I understand. Yes.
Yes, and I reside in Baltimore right now. I have been around, the United States, and I'm looking to go out the country, but I live by be more careful because you have to be careful how you come across when it comes to me.
Mm. Mm. And it's interesting because I used to live in Maryland. A-
Okay.
Some people know, a lot of people know, a lot of people don't know. I used to live in Frederick, Maryland, years ago.
County girl, county girl.
Yes, Prince William
Hmm.
County. PW, there's PG County and Prince William, and I was Prince William County. So big up to the northernest southern state, because a lot of people don't know it's a south. It's considered the South, but
Right,
they
right.
are the most northern southern
The
state. So
boondocks.
yes. I, Baltimore. Every time I go there, they show me. I have not been there in a long time, but when I used to go, ah, I have so much hospitality. A lot of people don't know that as well. If you're not a frequent of
Yeah.
Baltimore, you don't currently reside. But we got some shows coming up, so we definitely going to be in Baltimore.
Yes,
Really, really.
ma'am.
So Sariah, now getting a little bit more in depth, right?
Yeah.
Um, it says your name is Sariah Purpose. So quite naturally, you have a great purpose. So who or what inspired and inspires you now?
Okay. So, as you know, that's my stage name, Sariah Purpose. And who inspires me? One thing I have to say is I've been inspired by my girls. Because I lived a life of the streets for a very, very long time. 45, I was into the drug um lifestyle, selling and using really, really big, um, for 26 years straight, you
Mm,
know. And the fact that I've been so blessed to be able to have my girls, they told me I could never have kids at the age of 12. The fact that I've been able to have my girls and they never were full term. Not one of them been full term. But they are so intelligent, and they are the exact thing that I dream to be that I'm living now. So
Mm,
they inspire me, but I have to give, honor to God first, because
mm,
I did die 14 times in my drug life. 14 times I'd have died, and I didn't want to be here, and I didn't want to live, and I just kept hearing his voice. And if you're not in tune with a higher power, you're not going to hear these type of voices. I just want to say that. And because you hear voices, I'm very spiritual and I'm not religious, don't means I'm crazy. Now,
right.
I like craziness. I don't like normal people. Normal people do scare me because they trying to hide something, because there's nothing normal about anyone's life.
Mm,
um but I do say this, that I just kept hearing his voice over and over again saying your life is not your own. So that's why the name did turn to Sariah Purpose. And why I'm inspired is because I feel like if I can die 14 times and still live today with
mm,
people that's walking around in death, because we're living in hell right now. If you don't know how to have life in hell, then you might not have a purpose. I know I have a purpose because I went through hell. And sometimes I still go through hell, and you would never know, because
mm,
I still have to remember that I have a purpose every time I open up my eyes. So I'm
right.
inspired because I know I have many that I need to save to let them know they're not alone. They're
Right.
not alone.
Right. Wow. And it's amazing for someone to have gone to and through hell and has risen. We have read stories and good books where an individual has died and on the
Hmm.
third day risen. And the saying goes that if you can rise up from the ashes, whatever does not kill you make you even more powerful and stronger
Yes, ma'am.
physically and spiritually. And that's one of the things that separate, look, confirmation.
Yes. Yes.
And that's one of the things that separate a true chosen one from a person that wants to profess it. It's in your lifestyle. It's you accepting the calling. It's that small voice. It's not a small voice, but it's a powerful, rundering roar like a lion within your spirit and soul that tells you basically you don't have an option and you don't
Yes.
have a
I don't.
choice. Do we really have a choice and an option?
Not in this
Do we
matter.
really? And
Not
that
in
really
this matter.
makes you think. So just hearing you say that your two daughters' innocence inspires you, that's the way of the chosen path. We get downloads and inspirations from the innocent, the
Yes.
pure in heart. And a lot of times those come in the forms of children or animals or even being in nature.
Hmm.
So with that, I honor that. Okay. So this
I
is
appreciate
something that I was doing with the other artists that I interviewed in the past. And let
it.
me
Hmm.
tell you, some of these discussions with some of these artists, it got real passionate.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say heated, it got passionate, right? So I do this little thing where I ask a being when is their birthday, not the year, just the month and the day. Because
Okay.
basically we're trying to get the energy frequency of the zodiac. And yes,
Hmm.
you are made of all the elements in the zodiac. Remember, you're one third your mother, you're one third your father, and then you're one third yourself. So
Hmm.
you got the energy and frequencies of your mother and father. However, it is a known fact. And I'm not talking about the watered down westernized, the WW watered down westernized. I'm talking about the ancient practices over in the East. And
Yes,
this is what I have to tell people. Don't come to me battling me verbally on stuff that you don't know. Because when I
exactly.
throw out information and you look dumbfounded and confused, don't like what's his name say? I only debate my equals. Everyone else I teach. Unless
Yeah,
you're very knowledgeable in astrology and the stars, don't come to me telling me what something is or who someone is and no, it's not this. We ain't got time for that over here, okay?
agreeable,
Because we
agreeable.
about that life. So with that stated, Sariah, when is your birthday? The day and the month.
So the day is the 15th. The month
Okay.
is February.
Number 6 and number 2. So February the 6th, that would make you and what?
15th. No, no, no. 15th. The
15th. Okay, right. The frequency energy of the 6th. So February the 15th, that makes you what?
Aquarius.
Straight up in the A, the A, the A, the A,
Look,
the
look, look, walk
A.
it. Let's walk it.
Come
Let's
on, let's
walk
walk
it.
it. Let's walk it. Let's walk it. They say in Atlanta we from the A, but in this case we in the age of Aquarius.
You already know.
Period.
It
And when I tell
period.
my Aquarian brothers and sisters allow me to be me, because I represent the Gemini frequency. So
Uh-huh.
we can pop off. And y'all will be on the sidelines drinking just like this, rooting us on.
You already know. I always say, like, one thing about Aquarius, we are all zodiac signs. We are
Yes,
such a chameleon. You
yes,
unpredictable or predictable. If we want you to feel like we're predictable, we are
right,
all zodiac signs. You know,
right.
it just depends on you. Got to be more careful how you come across with us.
That's right.
But
That's
we are
right.
so loyal. We are the
Yes,
loyalest people you will ever meet in this world. Very
yes,
loyal
yes, yes.
and
I
too
am.
honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's what, that's what us Geminis love, honey. We love
Yes.
honesty because a lot of times this tongue is a double sword.
Yes.
And
Yes.
for to meet others that be on that as well,
Hmm.
we
And
absolutely love it. We love authenticity.
yes, yes, yes. And it's crazy because I've been on a cursing diet going on 7 years. I say cursing diet because I've probably cursed like 6 or 7 times in the past 7 years. And that always made me reevaluate myself because that's all I knew was cursing at one point. So I wanted to educate myself to be able to use words like you felt like you've been cursed out without me having to curse you out, you know?
Ah,
And a lot of times people say, Sariah, you got to be a little bit more considerate. And I'm like, I don't want to be around people that I can't tell the truth to because that's
right.
what I want you to do. I want to be held accountable for what I do. I want to be pulled up when I do something and I don't notice it. Like I want to keep it all the way real. So if you can't keep it real with me or keep it real with yourself, stay away from me
Stay away from me.
because
And
you
that's
might
how
get skunked.
exactly. And I that's interesting that you say that because you're absolutely right. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. They're
They don't.
living in that. They're living in delusional fairy tales that they conjured up in their mind in order to be accepted, but they're living a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one
Yeah.
thing that we can't stand. But as a Gemini, I'm going to say I salute you or your person fast because look, real curse a mofo out in a second. And then not feel two squats about it and then turn around and be like, so what's tea?
Yeah,
What we eat for
girl, my
dinner?
kids. Let me tell you a little short thing that confirms that. So one thing my kids can't stand, I mean, they literally can't stand about me is that I can dig in on the issues that I have and in 2 seconds act like nothing ever happened.
Right.
They was like, how the hell do you expect me to be able to feel like we didn't just have this debate or argument or you didn't just come off at me? It's over with.
Right.
I said what I said. It needs to be done, or you do what it's supposed to be done, or it's ended. I'm not
Right.
gonna let that be another issue on my shoulder when I have other issues coming.
Right.
I'm not building no blocks over here. I'm not no
Right.
logo.
Right. Right. Right.
What the
And
hell?
see, it's okay when everybody else do it, but when Gemini's do it, we call bipolar.
Yeah, and they say I am. They say I'm very bipolar. I don't care. I'm probably a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. And the thing is, if I'm not a little bit of everything, I can't be in any kind of situation. One thing
Right.
about this trick right this I said trick. This chick right here.
You probably had it right. You got it right the first time.
No, I
Okay.
sold tricks. Look, I sold tricks. And yeah, I could be a trick behind closed doors, but I haven't had like well, that'd be another conversation. Let that be another conversation. Yes. I want to get into that one. But so one thing about this chick right here, I can be in the woods, the heart of the woods, and you better believe I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna look like Predator or whatever when I come out. But this chick right here is going to make it out. I'm telling you, I ain't
Yes.
scared of no man. No man, and the bigger they are, the less scared I am. Because
The
I
bigger they
know
are,
they
the harder
fall
they
hard.
fall.
Yeah, I know they fall harder. I'm like the equalizer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I live by the situation I'm going through. Like I don't have time for no game.
Right.
And it's crazy because when people play games with me, they show me a game that I wasn't even willing to play. And then when I play and master their game, they done lost every time. But I wasn't trying to play the game. I
Ain't
make the
that
game. I make
ain't
the
that
game.
something? Realizing that when they play with you, they play themselves.
Every time.
Yo,
Every single and
go
I
ahead,
pull them
Ryan.
up. I'm like,
Right.
I'm on it. I'm telling you now, this is what I see. I know I'm on. I really care for you, and I don't want you to get hurt in your own situation.
Be-
So I'm
right.
letting you know this is what's going to
Ahead
happen.
of
If it's going to
time.
be physical, mental, verbally, it's going to happen this way if you continue. Please stop playing with me
And that's the interesting thing too. You got so many people that's fake, phony, and delusional that when
every
a real
time.
one come and literally tell you what they're going to do before they do it, you think they're playing. But see, that's how you get protection. Because remember, even what people are saying that's going on, how is it that they're able to oppress us, or how able is this? First of all, they tell you in movies, they tell you through their tell lies visually what they're doing to you. So they
Hmm.
have a form of leniency in the spiritual realm because they let it be known what they were going to do to you before they did it. Now it's your choice or what you're going to do in order to make sure you're straight in that situation. But
Hmm.
see, you don't take heed, or you figure that it's a game, that when it happens, now you want to say, oh, they're oppressing us, or this and that. They just sent you, they just made a whole multi-billion-dollar movie showing what they're going to do, what their plan is. And then you leave out the movie. It's like, whoo, that was a good 10-50 spent. I was really entertained. That was an excellent movie. What you mean? They just sat up here and said, so it's when you say that, I I have been known to, and that's the Aquarian, the Gemini, and the Libra, the communication. We communicating with you. We're communicating to you
Hmm.
what's happening, the foreseen. It's up to you as the individual out there to take heed and act accordingly. But let me
Yeah.
tell you something, Sariah. I be winning in competitions that I didn't even know I was a part of. People be in secret competitions with me and still lose.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You
Every
can't
day.
they compete where you don't compare. Stay in your lane,
Yes.
because people with divine purposes and missions, you cannot hinder. As they see with Sariah, she said 14 times. Do you not know that there are people out there that knew the power that you possess? And for them to see you bounce back every single time,
Every time.
you can't stop what's already been written. Yo,
I'll be telling people, I said, look, I'm in something that you don't want to go against. You want to be on my team because I'm the
right.
one that's going to fight for you Because even when you don't have to fight, I'm just that person. I am the leader and I am the problem solver. I am the person that's going to execute every time. I am the over and beyond. I am the overdoer. I am
Yeah.
the person that had my hands on every single day, been certified, licensed, and mastered it, and got bored and did the next. I'm the one that doesn't
Ah,
have a destination. I'm the
right.
one that doesn't have an ending. So
Yeah.
if you want to keep going against something that you cannot equivalate to,
Right.
then I'm going to step away because now you got me sitting here mentally getting drained from trying to teach you and trying to show you compassion to be on a level that you could never be on. Like
Um.
this altitude you in, this attitude altitude you're going to be in, you will die in because this altitude is not
Mm,
for you. It's not for the normal human.
Ashe.
You
Amen.
see what I'm saying? Like this is a
Yes.
different attitude. You have to have like a mask on to deal with the air I breathe. Like this is
Right.
not for you.
Right.
You have not
Right.
been where I've been. You know, I'm
Right.
not even asking you to even to think about or understand where I've been through. Just understand you don't have no slouch over here.
Mm,
Understand just because you got the teeth and the smile and the glasses, don't let it fool you.
right.
The ones that you feel like that you don't have to watch and you feel like you'll keep spitting in that face, I allow that. And yet it was heartbreaking at times because hey, I'm loving somebody that's not lovable.
That don't
You
love
know,
themselves.
no, they don't. And then I'm
Yeah.
feeling like, I don't want to love myself because I'm like, am I the only angel on earth? Am I the only alien out here that understands that we're only borrowed bodies? That we're not really human beings for real.
Mm,
We are spiritually in human body. That's it. Like it's not a game. Like, why are we playing?
right.
Why are we playing games we don't have to play? Why are we playing with people that we don't have to play? Like, why are you playing
Right.
with your life?
Right. Right.
And so I just get tired because I know by me being an overdoer what I can do and what I have done. And the fact that I'm
Right.
still here today to be able to help others, just step aside because I don't have time. I don't have
Right.
time to feel like that blood is making me feel horny because back in the day, the sight of blood turned me on you know
Mm,
so I'm trying to live this other life, but then people that
mm,
we're living now today, it's like they get you in the mood. And don't get me wrong, I like it sometimes
mm,
when I think like I just killed the hell out that person just now. They don't know what I could have done to them. you know
mm,
I feel like I'm still balanced because I'm not going to act like it's all hunky-dory. I'm not going to
mm.
act like I'm this Christian that don't think bad ever in my life.
Right.
No, it's a problem because guess what? If it's no bad, it's no good. So if you always good, then I'm
Alex.
scared of you because then you don't have a balance.
Right. Or they
You
live, or they
only
got
know one.
mass.
You only one sided, and I,
Right.
I don't like people that's one sided. I need people
Right.
that have an open mind and understand. Even if you don't want to go with me on a situation, understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
I just
right.
I just say to myself because people, they not real. They not real. It's very rare you meet people like you, Raleigh, very rare.
Yeah.
And that's why God or the energy of the universe always bring people like us together, and we from
Right.
different states.
Right.
Different states.
Different countries.
Yeah, countries and all. What makes
Yeah.
you think that we're able to do this and not be connected with the connector of all nations? You know, what makes you think we can do not do this if we're not one that are meant to be one?
Right. Right. You're right. Yes, and I totally agree with you, Sariah. Looking at the time, we're at 30 now, so I want
Yeah.
to get one more question from you before we head out.
hmm
Um, so, what are you working on right now? What projects are you working on right now as we speak?
So, the main project I'm working on is actually my fourth book. I'm working on my fourth book, but I'm also working on, teaming up with you, where we're going to be interviewing very special people, superstars, and all those type of things. We're superstars too, but
Mm,
interviewing people from all around the universe, and getting their story.
Right.
and being able to help others and give them the opportunity to be able to live their very dream. So I'm working with a new production company in New
Mhm.
York, and
Mhm.
they're going to allow us to be able to start, working with the different artists and things like that. Like, I've been in the music industry for the past like 6 months, and
Okay.
I don't know nothing about the music industry. I mean, but I'm an 80s baby, so I know about music.
Mhm.
But I just been led that way to be able to help artists, underground artists, live their very dreams, like
Okay.
getting them on TV shows, getting them on interviews, getting them on radio shows and things like that.
Right. Okay. That sounds exciting. I am so excited
Me
to
too.
work with you, not only on this platform right
That's
here, but
right.
things that are to come. And
Yes, yes,
uh, it feels so refreshing, and I'm quite sure our audience agrees that we have such passionate people with a purpose that are living fulfilling lives, like with your fourth book that's coming out with,
yes.
but also still have the time to assist others and their
Mhm.
and what they're doing. And to me, that's what beings are supposed to do, the chosen ones here on this planet.
That's right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Ow.
oh, B More is in the house. Shout out to everybody in Maryland, especially Baltimore. Spirit Butterfly has nothing but the utmost respect and love to the Baltimore community and the state of Maryland. And we're so thankful that uh, light being that is able to balance the darkness, which
Yes.
is an alchemist, was born in the energy frequency of Maryland to even be on this platform right now to let you all know she is here.
And
Her
here
time
to stay and not going nowhere.
and not anywhere no time soon. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
as so we are, this is the first one. I'm so excited because when we look back on this a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, we could be like, yo, you remember that? That was the first time, and you see that, and look at what has happened since then.
Since
But I
then,
want to
yes.
be able to go ahead, Sariah, right now, and let everyone know where they can reach you at.
Okay, so first and foremost, they can reach me single-handedly, really fast through you, the butterfly effect spirit. Secondly, they can and that's just the truth, because you have to be connected to someone that I know is thorough to be
Right,
connected to me.
right.
Because she's not going to just let any spirit come to me, like period.
Hell
And
no. I'm not.
secondly,
I'm listening.
yeah, secondly, I do have Turning the Pages podcast, which Spirit is going to be on there with her interview, so I can dig into her stuff.
Yay. I'm so
So that
excited.
will be coming up. So Turning the Pages podcast is on Facebook and Instagram. And then you also have all kinds of other stuff. She has all of the information if you really want to get in contact with me.
Yeah.
But I go by Sariah Purpose on Facebook. And
Okay.
I do have other things that you can get in contact me with. But look out for that fourth book because I want her in the fourth book, and I did talk her about that because I'm in the midst of doing it now. It's going to be called The Untold Stories in the Midst of My Journey. Meaning
Mm,
it's going to be so not just intriguing, but it's going to be so real. People might want to kill me after this.
hold on. We not studying no low vibrational frequency BS.
No, but people be killing you in their mind every day and they be doing shifty stuff for you to. What I'm trying to say is that I'm just that real. I'm not going to be saying no names or anything, but I'm going to tell the real story. So that's why I say be more careful with be more people like me that keeps it real on all cases because I don't have time to live a lie. And the thing is, when I tell you who I am from the very beginning, because I lay everything on the table, don't be surprised if your story's in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised.
Y'all heard that right? Y'all heard that right? Do not be surprised. Turn the pages on Facebook. If anyone wants to contact Sariah Purpose for any bookings, any private events, any
Yeah,
speaking gatherings, seminars, lectures, you can
yeah,
contact me, Spirit Butterfly. Leave
yeah.
any messages up under our videos. Up under this podcast is going to be streamed on YouTube. I think now it's on YouTube, so leave a comment on YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, too, Riley will be leaving connections from his platform for others,
Hmm.
so it all come back. You can email me at Farasha LLC. That's FARASHA at gmail.com, or you can message me, Spirit Butterfly, on info@farashaka.com. That's
Okay.
info@farashaka.com. And with that stated, we would like to thank Sariah Purpose for being on our show, our first one
The right
ever.
place one.
She started it. We in the Aquarian age right now, so what better way to kick off the first great show by having an Aquarian energy to launch it?
Yes, yes. And one more shout out. I want to say a shout out to Randy Jones, my producer in New York, because without him, I wouldn't have met Raleigh, and without Raleigh, I wouldn't have met you.
Mm. And that's, I was born in the Bronx, New York. So
Okay.
New York has a very special place in all of our hearts.
Yeah.
You
So
get what
I'll
I'm
be out there the 15th. Hopefully I'll see you out there the 15th, because that's going to
right?
be one of our private events, to
Okay.
be doing some interviewing with some really, very, very important people. And then we have one in June too. That your birthday month. I'm gonna miss
Yeah,
you.
that's a birthday month for me. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. We
Yes.
have to do something. We have to do something for your birthday. Just you and I. We're meeting another state or something. We gotta do it up, baby.
Oh, definitely before or after.
Yes.
We're here. So
Yes.
when it's like this, we let the divine move accordingly and know that it will be at the right place at the right time, around the right people, making the right interactions and connections. And with that stated,
Yes.
I would like to say cheers to a wonderful, brighter, healthier you on the butterfly effect. Peace.